Now we take a look how to do those epic cinematic shots with a GoPro. I'm using this gimbal, the eGimbal G4 Plus, already for 1 year, and I think it's time for a little review. It's supposed to be very similar to the Feiyu gimbal that's out there. It's a 3-axis gimbal, which compensates all rotation around the X, Y and Z axis. It is designed for the GoPro without the housing. Cuckoo! I checked it with the 2 and the 4. The gimbal is easy to set up. Just put in the batteries, whatever side you prefer, they're both open. I don't know why they did that, but it's possible. In this construction you put in the GoPro, without the housing of course. It's a little tedious work, but it has to be really fixed into that thing. And it works. Soon you will see why you have this little thing on the top. It really protects your lens. As soon as the GoPro is fixed in the gimbal, you have no access to this button anymore. Turn on the gimbal, you have to switch it on, and the switch on button is right on the bottom of the stick. What happens to my gimbal? It gets a little crazy. And then I turn it on again and it's kind of out of balance, but there's a fix for that. Put it in the resting position, turn it on, and here you see why I'm happy that there's a protection for the lens. Now it works and it's going to be balanced. In this gimbal you find 3 modes for the stabilizing procedures. Mode number 1 is very good to panning, because rolling and tilting is stabilized. With this button you switch between the modes. This is the next mode, and this time you can also tilt. The tilting is a little bit delayed, that can be adjusted in software. This is the last, my favorite mode. Here all axes are stabilized. So when I wanted to have really epic movements, that was the best mode. Do not forget that only the rotation axes are stabilized, not the translation axis. Therefore the walk to the globe is a little bit visible. Okay, there's one more mode, it's the upside down mode, and I use that very often. I'm very satisfied with the stabilization. Look at this spot. It's very windy, but it's still okay with the stabilization. Although the horizontal is a little bit off, the stabilization in general is pretty good for driving a bike and holding the stabilization freely in my hand. Okay, there's one thing I don't really like. There's some kind of vibration from the electric motors being transmitted into the microphone of the GoPro. Thanks to the gimbal, my GoPro 4 is now stabilized and my films have improved a little. I want to have a drone-like feeling, so I need an extension, but I don't have it, so I built me one.
DoItYourSelf selfie stick.
You need a broom, take it apart, make it longer. You take a selfie stick, make it longer. Take a vacuum cleaner, take it apart, and make it long as you can. Stick it together and stick it in all holes. Oh, don't think something weird now. Get tape, wrap it around, make it safe only. Use colors because it's fun. And add the gimbal to the top. 3.30 m. Put it all in the bag and put away this selfie stick and add a longer one because length matters. And do it all again, outdoors. here are my best shots. Okay, to tell you the truth, the location is really bad, and so is the weather. And this stick is swinging all the time. None of the shots are really epic. And yes, the grading is bad as well. Okay, this last shot is impossible to make a drone, but I still need to get one time. Probably. Maybe. I hope you liked the review. Thanks for watching, and please share, comment and like if you liked it. Thank you!